Shalom, the brother of month, coming at you in the spirit and power. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Call hello, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Yahweh being the Heavenly Father's name, Yahweh Shai being his only begotten Son, which is who they call Jesus Christ today. Shalom, double honors to my apostles and elders, do a great millstone, and shalom to you brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth. I don't know what I'm going to title this thing, but I just wanted to get into where life is hard. Working for the Lord is hard. Because not only do you have to do the Lord's work and make time to be able to dwell with the Akim and study. So sometimes life can hit you, and it can hit you hard to where it's like Satan will jump in your mind. I know I'm not the only one. Sometimes you feel like you just need a break, but in all reality, man, I thought of this saying, as they say, easy come, easy go. So we're looking for a new heaven and new earth where dwelleth righteousness. So to receive that is going to be a major blessing. The Lord says He's going to repay us 100-fold for the things that we lost in this life. All right. But I wanted to get this as a second. Ecclesiasticus 2 verse. I'm gonna start at 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. So what brothers got to do is prepare their souls for temptation. Talking about myself first, because the temptation, sometimes when it comes, sometimes it'll be like, you want to curse, you want to get angry, but the whole spectrum is to look beyond that, what's going on in front of you, and just deal with what you have in front of you, so you can move on to the next task, so you can make life easier. Just making sure the camera's straight. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. All right, because why? What does trouble do? It refines you. It makes you stronger. So when you go through tribulation, you go through some anguish. It makes you more beautiful. You said the scriptures talk about let your light shine before men, and that's what happens. Is that light within inside you it becomes even brighter as you go through that temptation, that darkness. All right, and that's what we're going through today. We're walking in the valley of the shadow of death, man. And this is the valley being a low land, and this land is super low. We always talk about it, but it's something that just is super, super important. There's a lot of homosexuality. There's a lot of bestiality. There's a lot of wickedness that goes on, within America, even in London, Asia, wherever you want to go. This whole planet Earth has a veil covering over the nations due via Esau. All right. So it's imperative to be in order and have these things upright and in line. All right, so I'm going to read it again. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure. Make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at the end. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking to be increased at the end. At the end, that's when we're going to receive the spirit of power. We're going to become mighty men. We're going to become get those bodies, because we are men of the Lord, Lord's will. Some of us are men of the Lord, but what we're trying to do is receive that end goal, being increased at the end, getting that body, where the laws are written within our hearts, so we never go off. And some of us wish we could have that, but it's just not the case, because it's all about putting in that work. All right, so this is 2 Peter 3 verse 12. Look, I'm gonna start at 10. 2 Peter 3 and 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Right? Yeah, and that's talking about thermonuclear missiles. All right, the scriptures talk about, said, remember Lot's wife. Lot's wife looked back because she had the cares of the world, of Sodom and Gomorrah and the surrounding cities amongst over there. Okay, and you have that a lot of today, man. It's like those like men that's in the truth. They got the cares of this world. The scriptures talk about, entangle not yourself with the cares of this world. think it's in Timothy, if I'm not mistaken. You know, that's the thing that's going to tear you down. It's going to bring you down. The cares of this world. So give me 1 second. I think there's like, I think this is it. Um, I'm going to start at 1. This is Second Timothy's 2:1. Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses. The same commit thou to the 2 faithful men, who shall be able to teach others also. Right, because man, you took heed, all right, and you committed yourself to this truth, you know. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Hamashiach. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier. Which soldier goes back to solitary. Solitary meaning basically by yourself, right? So no, you can't war yourself and entangle yourself with up in this world and think you're going to be able to please the Lord. And you can't serve 2 masters. That's what the scriptures say. They say of the Bible, as like the apostles and elders like to say. All right. Yeah. So I'm going back to 2 Peter 2. I'm gonna just start at 11. Seeing then, yep. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness. All right, that conversation talking about your conduct. How are you conducting yourself within this evil, wicked world? Especially in America. Well, I can't say that because not only just in America, you know, you just have a bunch of sodomites running around. America, Europe, France, because France, they're heavily into sex and stuff. So there's sodomites over there, and what happens? You basically get yourself caught up in the feelings of a woman, saying she basically she might grab your rod and try to put it in her butt, and talking about it feels good and whatnot, man. I'm just keeping it all the way real, man. This shit happened to me, and I was just like, no, man. I know there's a story about the one West where they was making a lot of money, and I forget who said it. I think it was Elder Yaikwab. That was just like all this money, but the Most High see though, right? And it's like, yo, here it is. You could do those works within your foundation or your bayasa or your house, but yet brothers may not see it, but the Lord sees it, and that's just something, man. I'll be honest, man. I pray that I can stay strong and be able to tell a woman no, because a woman basically is a man's kryptonite, right? And how men are raised in this world, they're raised up weak, and what happens? A woman basically that this society subliminally teaches women to be more dominant than men. All right, so that's why you have a lot of weak men out here that's able to be women's able to tell them what to do and whatnot. Okay. This is 2 Peter 3:11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved. Okay, I read that. Verse 12. Looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for wherein dwelleth righteousness. And what is righteousness? Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, the only God of the world, the only power of the Yasha Allah, which means Israel. All right. Yasha Allah meaning he, Yah meaning he, Shar meaning prince, and then Allah meaning power. He Prince Power. All right. He's the Prince of the Power. And the only power that is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay, we have to say we have to include Yahweh Shai into it because Yahweh is not dealing with us directly. So we have to go through Yahweh Shai to get to Yahweh. Okay, continuing on. This is Second Ezra 8 verse 1, and he answered me saying, the Most High have made this world for many, but the world to come for few, and the world to come is for few. All right, all Israel shall be saved, but not on the same bus ride, if that makes any sense. All right, because chariots are going to come as these thermonuclear missiles is hitting, boom, 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 boom. Chariots is going to lift the men of the Lord out of there. All right, and the other ones have to be burnt up and die. You know, because what they did on this planet Earth. And I was just because the world that's coming, man, it's not made for everybody. Everybody's not looking to go through the training. Everybody's not looking to go through the vigorous work that you constantly have to put into this truth. Okay, and it gets hard, man. It gets super hard, man. You start losing things, and you just see like the spirit is just like, yo, it's like no, all right. So with that, call hello Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. I ain't have much, but I wanted to do something. I owe it up to Yahweh Shai to continue on and do these videos. Call hello Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kavadash. Double honor to apostles, my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to you bros out there. Shalom.